It's wrong and illegal to threaten somebody. They don't see it that way. But beating up the witnesses is generally, that's the process that the government uses to threaten you, call you names, insult your intelligence, or question your intelligence, and certainly to question your veracity. Some of the tactics they used in interrogations, of course they would call them interviews, would be silly things. We know you're lying. We know you're not telling the truth. How stupid do you think we are? To, why are you wasting our time? You're going to prison. You have nothing to offer us. I mean, it really is just like you see on television to a large degree. They're not hyper sophisticated in the way that they prosecute these cases. We had gone to the FBI office on TC Jester with our client to meet with this prosecutor. And we're sitting in the hallway, and he asked to talk to my boss before he meets with the client. And I went with him into this little conference room. It was just that prosecutor and my boss and me. And the prosecutor said, I thought I ought to let you know before we go ahead with this meeting. We're willing to go on with it if y'all want. But I think that I should tell you that we're going to charge a client. And we're going to charge him with more rather than less. And we're going to charge him sooner rather than later. He was very, very convinced that they were guilty of something and that they were going to have to say that they were guilty, and if they didn't, they were going to prison. I'm sure some of them enjoy terrorizing people. I don't know that they would really understand that that's what they're enjoying. I assume that they probably think that they're enjoying doing their job well, and the result of that would be convictions or agreements to testify or whatever. But I think that if you look at the way that they went about their job, the way that they did terrorize people, absolutely terrorize people, showing up people's houses or their places of business multiple times, and these are just witnesses that they would do this to, then I don't see how anybody could think that they didn't enjoy it and that it was not absolutely evil.